Don't y'all love my granddaddy?
What's up, world? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. Tune in every Thursday to Detroit Raw Live right here on ventradio.net.
Y'all know he's the man.
That's right. What's up, world? It's your man's, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. Seen and heard all around the time zones around the world right here on ventradio.net. How y'all doing today? It's Christmas Eve. Everybody ready to get them presents? Huh? Yeah, everybody ready to get them presents, but Christmas ain't gonna be the same as it was last year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are gonna be a few seats at the table that won't be filled. We gotta understand in this Christmas holiday season that, although people in our life was there in January, they won't be there. 300,000+ people won't be at the dinner table for Christmas. And we must take that in understanding and consideration. All right. I hope that everyone out there is having a safe, as yet joyful Christmas. Even though Christmas has taken another turn from what we're not accustomed to. And my thing is this. I know everybody wants to be with their family, and I know everybody want to be with their friends and everything, but you really got to look out for the elderly, the older generation, the people that may have pre-existing conditions and things of that nature. So therefore, you can be cautious of them. I'm not making light of this clowning me behind the scenes, but you want to be cautious of who you're around, and if there's some elderly people in the surroundings, you want to make sure you wear your mask so you don't subject them to any type of health conditions or anything like that. So, with that being said, you're welcome, and you're tuned in to the Detroit Raw Live show with your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. Check us out while you're tuned in to our apps. Give me a little bit more volume. My apps, ventradio.net and crush1radio.com. You also can check us out on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Fire TV, Roku, Twitch, Spendy, whatever you think that you can come in with Detroit Raw Live and ventradio.net, you should be able to reach us. And also, you want to check out some of our services with Vent Radio. We have apparel that is available, which would make a very nice Christmas gift. But seeing that Christmas is tomorrow, a little too late. But it is a good after Christmas. And maybe something for the new year. Hey, you never know. So, check us out. ventradio-radio.services.
Wait a minute. What?
Wait a minute. Am I right?
Say?
Wait a minute. I said ventradio.radio.
Dash radio.
No.
Dot
services.
Let's
bring it out there. If I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, let's do it then.
The website that you're speaking of is Street Noise -merch.
Oh, damn. I was looking at Vent Radio Services. I'm sorry.
Again,
it is Street Noise -merch.myshopify.com. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I was just
one more time.
It's Street Noise -merch.myshopify.com.
Where did the at?
.com. I'm sorry.
See, this is what happens when you got these tigers with liquor in them. And
look, I've been busy, y'all. I got
bottles.
so much, and you get so much adrenaline. I don't care what nobody say out there. When you get on this air and you start talking, your adrenaline is pumping so hard that you like, man, damn, I hope I don't say nothing wrong.
It'll be like
So
that for
you're
you?
right.
It is. It really is. And I've been in this
like that
business
for
for a
me,
very
neither.
long time. But
Just
I'm
went
not.
on Hennessy pills.
Yeah.
He takes Hennessy pills.
Yeah, I may need to get my appeal now. But let's get ready to go to our world clock for everybody that's tuned in and listening around the world. Hit it, Glenn. Shouts out to everybody out there in Amsterdam. Good morning to you at 1:42 in the AM. Beijing, good morning to you at 8:42 in the AM. And Budapest, 1:42. Budapest, I'm sorry. 1:42 in the AM. Hong Kong, 8:42 in the AM. And London, England, 12:42 in the AM. Now look, y'all got something out there that's coming to the U.S. and they trying to ban y'all flights or make y'all lock down when y'all come to this country. But the thing that I don't understand, when I take a trip a week or two, how the hell you gonna tell me when I come to your country I gotta lock down for 14 days? What the hell am I doing there? What are we talking about? I gotta come to your country, lock down, and stay in a hotel room. I can't visit nothing for 14 days. Well, shit, I might as well just turn right around and go back home. If that's the case, Ben. But, it is what it is. Shouts out to y'all out there in London. I hope y'all being safe. Shouts out to everybody out there in Madrid at 1:43 in the AM. Moscow with your in the shit ass. 3:43 in the AM. Shouts out to everybody out there in Paris, France. We at 1:43. Rio de Janeiro, 10:43 in the PM. Y'all celebrating, huh? Y'all got that Christmas going on?
Do you know what time it is in Paw Paw, Michigan?
Paw Paw, Michigan. 7:43 in the PM.
How about Oak Park?
Oak Park. You just turned to 7:44 in the PM.
So Oak Park is a minute before Paw Paw.
Yeah.
Well, hey, time changes just as instantly as that. Shouts out to everybody out there in Kingston, Jamaica, man. 7:44 in the PM. And the Largos at 1:44 in the AM. Los Angeles, California, 9A with my man Sterling Davis. What's up, player? Shouts out to y'all at 4:44 in the PM. Shouts out to everybody out there in New York, my cousins, my aunts, and everybody. 7:44 to you. And in Rome, good morning to you on a Friday at 1:44. Merry Christmas to you. And also in Shanghai, good morning and good Christmas Day to you at 8:44 in the AM. And y'all probably listening to me right now on your way just cooking up shit. 9:44 in Tokyo, Japan. And also in Vienna, good morning to you at 1:44 in the AM. You're tuned in to one of the hottest shows seen and heard around the world with your man, the one and only Mr. San 44 Man. And you're tuned in to Detroit Raw Live right here only on ventradio.net.
Hey,
Now, I've been saying this to try to help my people out there to get into Mr. San 44 Man business opportunities, okay?
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Uh-huh.
What kind of business is this? Like selling bicycles,
He always asks me
spinning tops, putting roofs on houses? What kind of business opportunity is this?
Okay, it's an entrepreneurship. It gives you the opportunity to have some of the top-notch stores like Macy's, Target, and these type of arenas. And then when you purchase from them, you get cash back from your purchases. And anybody that purchases under your name, then you get cash back off of them. You see what I'm saying? It's not a difficult process if you're willing to go out there and be an entrepreneur and want to do something. Because right now, $600, what is that going to do for you? What is that going to do for me? $600. Was that a joke? That ain't even my car note. But, $600. And compared to making your own income, making your own dollars, you get a chance. Just check them out. I'm going to just give you the number, and you can check it out for yourself. You can call Mr. George Logan at 248-567-9042. Just tell him I sent you. Mr. George Logan at 248-567-9042. 567-9042. And then he'll tell you exactly what it is and, what you can expect. Now, you can take it or you can leave it. Now, my term is like this. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. So it's on you. Just a friendly reminder and a community service for my fans out there and my followers from your man, Mr. Sand 44 Man. Our topic of the week is back what we was talking about last week. Look, listen, and observe world part 2.
We did it last week. Why are we doing it this week?
Because
it's part 2.
This is part 2, scenario. But before I go there, let's take care of this business. Let me give a shout out to all my fans around the world. And then we gonna jump on this girl right here on Detroit Raw Live. Hit it, Glenn. Shouts out to my baby girl out there in the world. Sister Word and Motor City Granny. All of them from the D and my fat cheeks. You looking for me cheeks to come over tomorrow? Because you just want some damn money. You don't care about
boy.
them.
Oh, boy.
Tony, Harlan, Gerald, Kareem, and Kevin all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio. Tony and Harlan, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all coming up, giving me that nice little gift. And I appreciate y'all. I'm glad y'all happy with y'all gift. Tracy Ware, all the way in Columbus, Ohio. Girl, what's going on down there in Columbus? Y'all ain't got enough vaccine, huh? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Madeira came out with theirs. So just hold on. Brandy and Melody from Houston, Texas. James and Dial and Tony and my grandbaby Chastity all the way in Memphis, Tennessee. Doris Garrett, Ruby Manuel, and Kalia Frazier all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Mark, Bridget, Jayla, and my fat baby boy. Fat baby down there in Tampa, Florida.
Ain't he about 14 now?
Shit, hell yeah, you
Still
might as well
calling
say.
him baby.
That's why he fat baby boy. Doris Miles and Lisa Presley out there in New York. Valerie and her daughter out there in Vegas. Brandy from DTE and LaChonda from Verizon. And to my overseas shouts out fans, shouts out to you, Jerry Cullen and his girl Jennifer from Dublin, Ireland. Frank Powers from Newfoundland, Canada. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate that checking me out on my show, the video I did, Burning Up Money. Anna and Russell from the Philippines and Africa. To everyone out there, are y'all up? Because I know it's about 2 a.m. But still, it's your man's. Tune in. You're tuned in to the Detroit Raw Live Show with your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got Glenn Cannon in the house. I got Sonya Purdy in the house. I'm supposed to have some guests in the house, but I don't know if they got caught up in traffic or what have you. But the show must go on. This is not other shows.
They stopped off to get vaccinated.
Hey, I'm not mad at them if they did. I'm not. But, Madeira.
Who?
Madeira. No, Madeira. Madeira came out with their vaccine this week. How y'all feeling about that? Y'all, are you feeling comfortable with taking these vaccines? I mean, Pfizer already had a reaction from several people from their vaccine. And I'm just curious as how long will it be before Madeira has complications? I mean, you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, this was a rushed process. Some vaccines take a year to 17 years just so you can just study the side effects. These vaccines are going in your body, but they can't go in the body of a pregnant woman, or they can't go in the body of a little kid. So what are we talking about here? I mean, if a vaccine is a vaccine, don't you think that everybody should be taking it or eligible to take it? I mean, Lord forbid a pregnant woman gets the vaccine and then she have a baby to look like Yoda. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't study the side effects long enough. And then for you to put yourself into it, if you're a black person in America and you're a half a century old like me, don't you remember all those vaccines and drugs that they stuck into black people and how we got sick and how we, it was like we were guinea pigs. It was like we were guinea pigs. Are you a guinea pig or the guinea pig pillet? Huh?
What? What's the guinea?
If you're a guinea
piglet, what's that?
if you're a guinea pig or you're a guinea piglet.
Oh, piglet. Okay.
Yeah, if you're one of those, I want to ask you, are you confident? Do you know what may happen after, let's say, a year? Let's just go slower than that. Let's say 6 months. Will you get a heart attack? Will you go blind? Will you catch a stroke? I mean, these are the things that research requires before you initiate a vaccine. All this woo, 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 emergency, emergency. Hey, sometimes you got to slow down in emergencies because everybody is scattered around like chickens with their heads cut the fuck off, and you are willing to do this. Now, I can't tell you what to do with your body, but here's a Chinese riddle for you. If the man, what kind of shit is that? If the man that initiated warp speed vaccine, why he ain't taking it? I mean, does that puzzle y'all just a little bit?
How do you know that he didn't?
No, he said he ain't taking that. He ain't taking that. His partner, the vice president, Pence, yeah, he took it. Nancy Pelosi, she took it. Everybody else then took it. Trump said, I ain't taking that. I ain't taking that shit.
But wait a minute.
But the thing I'm saying is, if you told us to take it, why you ain't taking it?
Let's back up.
Okay, tell me what day he took it.
I don't know who took it and who haven't took it.
Well, yeah, I have some insight on that. Yeah, he's not one of them. So what are we talking about here?
Prove that he didn't take it.
He said it himself.
So that means you believe everything that he says?
No. He said
Wait a
that
minute.
I don't believe I need to take the vaccine.
Wait a minute. Let's slow down.
But didn't Pence take it?
Wait a minute. I don't know if Pence took it or not.
Yeah, he took it. He went live.
How you know it wasn't water in the syringe?
You motherfucker, you. I don't. You know what? I don't know, Glenn.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't know.
What's strange is President Trump is creating this kind of idea that he's now immune to it because he has that cocktail that us regular folks are not entitled to.
The rich people's cocktail.
Exactly. But Pence and his wife also had that cocktail. So them taking this vaccine now.
Pence and his bra poor as hell.
But they also, all those in this administration received that very same cocktail. So the fact that they're taking the vaccine, knowing that they've already received something that is so potent beyond what this vaccine is able to do for us general folks, to me was, I don't know, it was insincere.
Okay, all right. We on the vaccine. What's up with this new corona strand that they say is nothing to the vaccine?
Well,
the vaccine is nothing to that. It's even 10 times worse than what we're dealing with now.
It's not a new strand, Sandman,
Exactly.
for the 55th time.
It's not a new strand.
Okay, so what is it?
But what's happening is the proteins that is a part of this COVID-19, mutates a lot faster than they have been previously. So it's the same condition. It's just operating a lot faster to where if you're giving yourself, your antibodies are not able to fight them as fast. So it's the same condition.
So
it's just
if you take the vaccine,
they
does
don't
it slow
know,
it down?
They don't know as of yet. And they don't know that even with this strand or with this mutation happening so much faster, they still don't even know if that automatically means it goes through your system, to the dynamic of you being in a dire situation. So it's still a lot that's unknown about it. What they're saying is it just becomes more contagious a lot faster, and it can operate through your system
But don't you
a whole
think
lot
that's
faster.
a little bit of a problem? If it can operate faster than that, and you just got the first shot, because most Americans just got the first shot, and then they said that there's going to be a shortage, which I thought that was kind of weird, because y'all promised 20 million shots would be allocated before the end of the year, and that's not the
Well,
case.
that's with one company, though.
But you telling people not to take it anyway.
Well,
So
I
why do
mean,
you
like
care?
I just said, I can't tell a person what to do with their body. I'm not personally taking it, and I'm damn sure not have my wife take it. But I'd rather just wait,
Okay,
see,
and that's fair. That's your choice.
look, listen,
But
observe.
if you have made the decision not to take it, why do you care how many bottles have been distributed?
Because I want people to get better. I do. I really do. Honestly, I want people to get better. But
Are
the
you
thing
a part
is,
of people?
Yeah, I'm part of the human race.
So you want them to take it, but you don't want to take it.
Well, that's pro-choice. I choose to not take it.
So
Now you got the freedom to do anything you want.
so- I don't. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm lost.
don't go there with me.
I'm lost, man.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, you can go out there tomorrow, take your vaccine, take your chances. It's on you. Now, if after you taking your vaccines, one or two, they say two, and there's a lot of misinformation and confusion about these vaccines. Like, everybody ain't the brightest light bulb in the room. Okay, let's put it like that. How do you know if a person goes and get a Pfizer vaccine and then turn around and get their second vaccine from Moderna?
But why would someone do
Some
that?
people just it's convenient. I'm close to it. I don't have time to go out there to that Pfizer location.
So
People just gonna make their own decisions.
So
Glenn.
people don't have the ability to think.
No, I'm not saying that. But in this microwave society we live in, everybody want it quick, fast, in a hurry.
Well, when you go in to get shot 1, you're agreeing to come back for shot 2 at a set date, time, and you're agreeing to
And you're
certain
put into a
things.
database.
Yes. So just like when you go get a hepatitis shot, you're agreeing to a method of, a medication or treatment. So it's not like I can come to Pfizer today and then I can go to Moderna or whoever the next day and get a combination of a vaccine. No.
But I mean, just for the time frame, let's talk about the time frame. Okay, after the Pfizer shot, you're supposed to take another one like 2 weeks later. Okay, now with Madeira, it's not clear to me how many shots do I have to take.
But they done already told you to.
No, that's for Pfizer.
No, both of them. It is a 2-shot process, period.
Okay, so Madeira is a 2-shot.
It is
It's
a
just like
2-shot
Pfizer. Okay,
process.
so once again,
But you ain't taking shot 1.
I ain't taking shot 1. No,
So
you
what
goddamn
difference
right.
do it make?
But the thing, I'm just concerned about my audience, and if y'all listening to me right now, give me a call 248-429-7224. 248-429-7224. Let's open the lines and let me ask y'all, what do y'all think? I mean, are you cool with it? Are you cautious? Do you want to see more clinical results? Do you want to see what the side effects of people are? And let me know. What have you looked at? What have you listened to? And what have you observed?
Well, they say that there are over 1 million people vaccinated already, right?
Yeah, but they said the goal was 20 million by the end of this year. That's a whole long way away.
Everything's a long way away.
Yeah, you telling me.
But if you got 1 million people that's vaccinated, And how many deaths do we know of from the
Convert
From the-
319,000 right now.
no,
No,
not
that's from
COVID.
COVID-19. He's saying from the vaccination complications.
We don't really know.
Yeah, they not really reporting it because why would they? Because
no,
if they
no,
do
no.
and say something about it, then people gonna be apprehensive about taking it.
But we don't know that they're not reporting it because we don't know if people are dying from it.
We know that there are some, well, it has been reported
Yeah,
that there has been some that have
Complications.
died, but they can't prove that their death
Coming
was
from that.
related to the vaccination.
Okay.
so boom. I mean, we moving too fast with something that we don't really know about.
So if you're a Hennessy drinker
Yeah.
and you run out of Hennessy
Uh-huh.
and you take some Cavassier, you drink some Cavassier.
Oh
think-
no, I can't do that. See, I'm mixing it up like Pfizer and Madeira.
Oh, that's what
I can't mix it up like that,
That's what I
Playboy.
was- that's what I was
I gotta
wondering.
stick with my Henny, and that's what I'll stick with. I've always drank Hennessy, but I did in my younger years drink Courvoisier and other different liquors. But in my older days, I've stuck with my Hennessy, and even with my Jaguar here, everybody like, when you gonna drink that? When you gonna open that? Never, because this is. I collect artifacts and I
Probably Kool-Aid
invest.
in there.
You
You
got-
don't even
Girl,
know.
please.
got a lot of
What
artifacts
you want
on
me to
that
do? You want me
table.
to take a test to
It's
see?
Kool-Aid in there.
Nah,
You
ain't no
don't even
damn
know.
Kool-Aid in there for me to pay $300 for. I don't pay no $300.
What your wife
for.
say, man, when you keep taking stuff out the house, man, and bringing it to put it on your show? What do your wife say?
You crazy as hell. That's all. she just crazy as hell. And that's my boo-boo. I love my wife very dearly. And to have a good woman in this day and time is a wonderful thing. I'm going to tell you, it's a wonderful thing. Because if you don't have a good woman in your life, well, you catching hell, baby. And I ain't catching hell. I'm the man of my house. I do what I do. And my wife understands. My husband is a businessman. And, speaking of business, I gave my partner, Star Woodward, 5730, whoop. Gave my partner a counting machine today. He was like a kid in the candy shop. Brrr, brrr, brrr. I was like, thanks, Sandman. Thanks, Sandman. This is beautiful.
We have a call.
We got a call. All right, put him through.
Carla, you
Hi,
there?
I'm Dr. Amy Killen. I have my own medical practice,
Dr.
and I've
Amy
been
Killen?
using
What
Duolingo
the
now for a
hell?
few
What?
weeks to create these
Uh-uh.
really fun
That sound like an
videos to
infomercial.
share with patients, prospective
Go on, Dr. Amy Kelly. Carla, are you there? Okay. Carla must have.
248-429-7224 is the number right here at Vent Radio's Detroit Raw Live with your man, one only Mr. Sand 44 man.
Yeah, Carla, you can call right back. I don't know
And
what the problem was, but you
I
call
wanted
right
to
back.
thank you guys. Y'all been giving me some 3 figures. You gave me 3 figures with Glenn's daughter. You gave me 3 figures with last week's show. Hope I can get 3 figures this week.
Why
I'm
still
trying to
keep
do a
talking
little
about my
something.
daughter?
Cause she got me 3 figures. So we doing our thing over here at ventradio.net.
Make sure to keep my kids out of it. So,
Clint is totally crazy out of his mind. But back to what I was saying, you gotta look, listen, and observe. And can you make sure, please, Glenn? I got to talk to Mitch. I got to talk to him today.
oh no, you know
I
you-
got
you
to talk
no,
to
no,
him, man.
You have to schedule that, man.
I got to talk to Mitch. Can't you hook it up? Sonia, can you call the White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and tell him I need to speak to Mitch just for a little bit of his time?
They
'Cause
only deal with Glenn.
I know that the president went to Mar-a-Lago, and Joe coward ass went to Mar-a-Lago, so he ain't got to put up for that bill. And matter of fact, he vetoed the $750 defense bill. How would that look for us?
Well, because he
President
said
don't
he
care
think
about your.
everybody should get 2,000.
No, not out of the defense bill. That's for the military. And you said you wasn't doing nothing. So what signal or message does that send to our employees out? I mean, our soldiers out there. You know, your president don't have your back. Your commander in chief telling you to put your life on the line, and you don't get any respect out of him. What are we talking about? He already said he don't like people to get caught. How many soldiers got caught today? Are they losers because they were out here fighting a war for you? I mean, how disrespectful can you be? I've never been in the military, but I know a lot of soldiers, and I give them the utmost respect because they're the very people that put the blanket of protection over us while we sitting back doing our thing, you know. And a lot of our soldiers don't get that. And shouts out to all my soldiers out there. Happy holidays to you. And Merry Christmas from your man, the one only Mr. Sam 44 Man. I think we might get Mitch on here soon. I want to, you know, me and him don't always see eye to eye, you know. But I'm going to get a kick in with him for a minute and see what he's doing for the holiday. I don't care what your party is.
Every freaking time!
Sandman, I have a question for you. Trivia.
Okay.
What does Hennessy mean? What does the name Hennessy mean?
What does Hennessy mean?
You're such a cheat.
What does Hennessy mean, Sari? Because all it means to me is drinking it.
Oh, wow. It means one strength. Energy.
That's my one strength of energy. My Hennessy. But, you know, a lot of people, and as I said earlier, we just trying to here at Vent Radio, trying to make light on the bad times that we do have out there. I mean, we got to understand that there's going to be some people at the table that won't be there. It's your man, the one only Mr. Sam 44 Man. Who is this?
Hi, this is Elder Aprilberry, a.k.a. Elder Diva Style, from
Who?
Empower Sunday.
What, girl? How many names you got?
I got a lot.
There's 6 or 7 people on this call, ain't it?
How you doing, boo?
I'm doing wonderful. First of all, I want to thank you for being so supportive and so helpful in regards to Empower Sunday. You are a wealth of knowledge, and I really appreciate your support and your knowledge and your sharing.
What did I do?
wanted to say
What I
thank
do
you.
so good? I be on Hennessy. What did I do so
Just
good?
being you, sir. Just being you.
Just being me. Well, you know,
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
giving person, and
Aw.
you know, I care about you all. You know, the black
Yeah, I know
businesses.
he is the man.
And I care about our children, and I just care about our community, you know, because we're so underlooked and over, you know, just looked over. And to do what I did was a wonderful thing because it will put food on people's tables, and that's very important right now for us, you know, to make sure our families together. Some kids get some toys. Y'all know what to do. I just supplied money, but you know, I appreciate the fact that what you are doing to try to help everybody out there, because these are some very, very turbulent times right now.
Truly is, truly is. And I wanted to chime in on the vaccination and the vaccine for COVID-19.
Go ahead, babe.
I would take the vaccine because I believe the people who have passed away, if you was to ask them, and had a chance to ask them would they take the vaccine, I believe they would say they would take the vaccine. Anything to save their life.
I'm
I
sorry,
believe
but
they
they
would
wouldn't
take
say
it.
nothing.
Because they be laying on them beds. But you know, the thing is, the frontline people,
There's no way in the hell them people could say nothing.
right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, either I have to work around these people, or I have these people that are laying around sick. Now, I can understand the emergency of making sure that they're okay and trying to see if this will work. But I'm just concerned about trying to give a general national vaccine out when it's just not researched enough. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you got the right to do what you want to do, but all I'm just saying is, don't you think that you may want to give it a little bit more time?
Well, my mom stated, we had this conversation about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
My mom stated that when she was a little girl, there was an epidemic called polio
Right,
that
right,
was
right.
killing people,
Mm-hmm.
and that they didn't have a choice of the matter
Right, right.
because it was running so rapid
Mm-hmm.
that even in school, she said, in order for you to go to school, you had to stand
right.
in line
You had to have
and
your
get
polio
the
shot.
sugar cube that had the vaccination in it
Mm-hmm.
to prevent polio.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said that this isn't nothing new. It's just that this generation don't have the information in regards to the polio vaccination. And she said it also happened again with a measles epidemic, that they didn't have a choice, that in order to save millions of lives, they had to take those vaccinations.
Okay, here's a Chinese riddle for you.
Did she also tell you about when black people were given syphilis?
Yes, she did. But she said the difference in that was that the polio vaccination wasn't just given to black people, that the polio vaccination was given to all children.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said that was the difference,
Well,
that
the
it wasn't a choice.
but the difference is that someone was trying to do a study on a disease, and they gave it to black people. That's the difference. It's not whether they gave it to the whole population or the black population, because what they were giving to the whole population, they wasn't trying to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
And let me ask you this, dear. Now, just like we talking about polio and syphilis and everything,
Who brought up syphilis?
I mean not syphilis. I'm sorry, but with the polio issue and everything, you see, it took time a little bit for medicine to get to these people to try to vaccinate them. Don't you just think that this has just been sped up a little bit too quickly? I mean, Operation Warp Speed. Don't warp nothing in my ass. Tell me that this has been researched, clinically proven, what the side effects I'm going to receive
But if
and
it's,
all that.
but Sandman, you contradicting yourself,
But how?
because you're saying that on one hand you're saying the coronavirus is a terrible thing,
Yes.
and we need to try to get people together.
Yeah.
And then, wait a minute. And then on the other hand, you're criticizing the speed in which it was created. But when you have circumstances that are at an alarming rate, you have to take alarming chances. You can't.
I ain't got time to take no goddamn chance to put something in my arm I don't know what it is.
You don't know what nothing is. That you don't know what no medicine. You don't know what's in Tylenol, man. You taking somebody's word.
When I go to CVS, baby, do you go to the doctor? You've been to the doctor, right?
Yes, I have.
You okay? You know when you go to CVS or something like that, you get your medicine, right? But there's that long ass piece of paper that we don't even read.
That you don't read. Some people actually do.
Yeah, if they got.
But here's
conditions.
the problem.
But all I'm saying
They
is,
don't-
what can I expect
Here's
out
the
of
thing.
this?
Here's the thing, man. You've asked this question for 3 weeks running now. You are not a scientist.
No.
You are not. You don't have the credentials to speak to these things in which you don't know. We don't know what's.
But I know
wait a minute.
personally scientists
Wait
and
a minute.
doctors.
Sandman, you might know the Wizard of Oz. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Here's the point about medicine and science. This is why they tell kids when you're in school, hey, don't fall asleep in science class. Don't look at this as something boring. This is something that you could be the next person to cause life to have a better chance at living. This is why they tell us this. You don't know what's even in a Tylenol. You don't know what's in a Standback. You don't know what's in a baby aspirin. There are many things that man has created to try to help us stay in good health that we're taking someone's word for it being good for us.
But if the information is appropriate, if the information has merit, I don't care, But I'm 54 years old. I'm a half a century old. I've seen all kind of medicines and everything, and nobody out of all my years I've seen develop a vaccine so damn fast.
We don't, and when you make
And I'm
that,
cautious
and you
about
write
that.
and guess what? When you make that statement, you're absolutely correct. But you should also back that statement up with this: we are far more advanced in the way that we do things now than we used to.
Yeah, I know the technology is different.
Okay, so if the technology is different, well, it's just like a computer or your cell phone. You do things faster on your cell phone than you could on your flip phone.
Caller, what is your family saying to you? What are they saying to you? I heard you say it was some mixed messages.
Well, it hasn't been no mixed messages. It was just a question of whether or not I would take the vaccine or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I would take the vaccine, number one,
Mm-hmm.
because I do believe that those who have passed on,
Mm-hmm.
if they had an opportunity, they would take the vaccine to save their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And if it means that if I take the vaccine, it may then trigger my son or even my other family members, my nephews, to say, well, it helped my aunt, so it's good for me to take. But then if God calls me home, then they'll know, well, I'm not going to take that because it didn't help my aunt.
Well, ain't that
You see what I'm saying?
Don't people want to go be with God?
Yeah, they
These
do.
days they do.
But I'm just saying,
Make
if
up your
I
mind.
would take that risk.
So
For my
you want to go
family's
be
sake.
with God, but you're scared to go be with God.
No, I'm not scared of nothing.
Okay. So,
All right, girl.
So why take the
I fear
vaccine?
no man.
So why take the vaccine?
Because if the vaccine will preserve my life, or I'll be here longer with my family that I truly love, then I would take the vaccine.
What if Ike tell you don't take it?
Who is Ike?
You don't know Ike and Tina?
Now see that.
My
Now
name
you
is
done.
not Edme, and
done-
I'm not eating okay.
You done went and ruined a perfectly good automobile.
Show me.
I know though Ike was gonna show up.
But
I mean, it's a very, very, it's an issue that just like April saying, she's saying that she absolutely would take it if she had the opportunity, and other people are saying that they absolutely aren't going to take it. But here's the thing. It's all perspective. It's all how you look at the situation. That's all it is. Because her saying that she'll take it, she's not taking it because she's educated about it. She's taking it because she wants to give herself an opportunity to be here with her family longer.
you a street cat like me. You ever shot dice before?
No, I don't.
I'm actually not a street cat. I am a
Yeah, you've been in them streets. You know about dice, right? You know how to shoot in the alley, right?
No, I'm actually an entrepreneur who is in the entertainment industry.
Okay, but you still know street phonics. But there
that
is something called a dice game, right?
No, you would have to ask my cousin Sterling about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know of any.
Well, in the dice game, when you come in there, you shake you a 7, you shake you 11, you good to go. Now these guys they
shake
got it
a
like
7 or shake a 11.
yeah, but
Well,
now these
we
guys
know
now,
you don't know nothing.
they got 5, 6 dice that they shooting. And I was like, man, I'm on old school stuff. I'm 7-11. Snake eyes, you're done. You're done, son. But it's that's the way I look at it as far as this vaccine. You're shaking the dice to see if it's going to be successful or not. You're more willing to take it to hopefully, because see, I keep hearing and listening to these words, hopefully. we think, we're trying.
Those are always
These are words
those-
that I'm not feeling comfortable
Well,
with when
those
you
are-
tell me to put
yeah,
this
but
in my arm.
I think you nitpicking because those are always the words that we're using when we're talking about medicine.
Yeah, but hope, we think,
Ain't you ever seen?
maybe.
I mean, you haven't
Sonya,
seen.
what'd you think about that? I mean, hopefully, we think, maybe, we just
That's-
don't quite know.
That's
I
what
mean,
science is. That's what science
I mean, would you
is.
feel comfortable with that?
I mean, science starts out with a hypothesis.
Yeah.
A
Sorry.
Huwacasis?
A hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Go on, gal.
Yeah, right. Get that vocabulary out here.
Which is my guesstimation, I guess, or my theory, my thought process of what I believe this is or what may happen. We are researching it as we go through it. So it's a hypothesis. It is what we believe this is, what we believe could happen, but we still don't know. This was rushed. The trials were rushed. And even the Pfizer report that came out showed that there were a lot of theories and so forth that was not investigated because of trying to push it. The people are looking for hope. They're tired of seeing family members just dying of this pandemic. They're tired of the lack of information or the quality of information. And so if you're going to tell me, even though you don't have all the information correct, that I could take this and just like April said, my son is going to be okay, my mom's not going to die, hopefully from this situation, then I may just say, hey, I'll be that sacrifice and go out here and whatever's got to happen because we're tired of seeing this.
And April brought up a great point. At what point as elders do you take the responsibility on, honestly, of being an elder? Well, guess what? Part of being an elder is to do things that will preserve the younger people in your lineage. So one of those things would be to, if somebody has to go, let it be me, because I have lived more of life, and I want to see my children have more time on this earth.
So do you think that older people should be like on the front line, like doctors and everything?
Older
to
people
see?
are already on the front lines. They're vaccinating old people
First.
as we speak.
Well, one of the things
They
I
are. They're vaccinating them like my mother. She they told her because my mother's in the hospital. They told her that based on her condition right now, that she would not be eligible for the vaccine. But if she became healthy, that she could be on the list to get the vaccine, which would allow her to get the vaccine before me or anybody.
Well, April, let me
so
ask you
they are.
this: how severe is your mother's condition? I mean,
Well, right
is she
now,
on
my
a
mother had
ventilator
a
or
stroke,
not?
So,
Uh-huh.
so my mother's condition is serious right now.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Wow.
Sorry to
we
hear
send our
that.
prayers and condolences
okay.
everything out
Well,
there.
thank you.
We want to make sure she's okay.
But
so,
what I
But
find,
I have a question for you, though. You talked about rolling the dice,
mhm.
but aren't we rolling the dice when we don't take the vaccine?
Absolutely.
I
Girl,
know
why
we
you
need to
had to
roll
go
the
and
dice.
come back at me like that? Huh?
But that just
But you
shows-
are true. You
but-
are true.
But that goes to show you that it's a two-sided sword,
Mhm.
and we as black people, we've never been provided with information when it comes to medicine. So why are we jumping up and screaming now as if somebody has informed us so greatly over all these years? They've never informed us about medicine.
my thing is when I talk to some African Americans who had information on the swine flu experience, they were talking about how they use nutrition, their diet, what they cooked, how they cooked, all of that. It's possible, so you could check.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
We are so concerned about this
Santa Claus has
vaccine,
left the table.
but many of us are not concerned about making sure that our nutrition is as it's supposed to be, making sure that we're taking the proper vitamins and so forth. And so even if, the vaccine is an issue or what have you, we're not even taking care of ourselves on a daily basis to make sure that we're even healthy in other ways.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing of it is, I understand people's skepticism. I really do. Because some horrible things have been done to us as a people. I get that. But at the same time, y'all drinking lean.
Exactly.
Y'all are
Got leopards full of
y'all got leopards full of
something.
Jaguars full of tequila, yes.
Yeah,
So,
Jaguar.
let's just be honest. I mean, let's really just be honest. Alcohol that people consume is a poison.
Absolutely.
It is the number one drug in the whole world. It's the number one drug. So how come folks ain't skeptical about when they drink that? Because when you try a new liquor out, you don't know what's in it.
Mm-hmm.
You just know, oh, Ciroc Peach. Oh, that's a new one. Get me a bottle of that. Let's see what that's all about. But now somebody says here's a vaccine that could possibly save your life. And you go right to, they trying to kill us all off. They shooting a missile up in us.
Or how about the burgers that last 2 to 5 years if they sit in your
April,
car?
baby, what do you think about that? He
Man,
does have a little validity towards it, but what you think about that, dear?
He does have validity because, I have to go back to my mom because my mom broke a generational curse on one side of her family because each and every member of her family on one side, they all died of alcoholism or the results of it, hepatitis and all kinds of stuff. And my mother said that she was not going to go out like that. And she wanted to instill in us that it looks good to drink and to have a fifth and to have a gallon and stuff, but what are you doing to your body? I had an uncle, the alcohol had literally burnt a hole in his stomach, and he went to the hospital because his stomach had burst, and they were trying to put a balloon in his stomach to save him. And so it is a true fact that alcoholism is a number one killer of African Americans.
No,
Because
of people.
Of
People,
people,
period.
Yeah, people, period.
But the thing that I just say,
That man gonna
You
divert
know,
the
yeah,
conversation.
Salmon ain't trying
Get
to
back
hear
to
that
the
shit.
vaccine.
there's a balance to everything. Do things in
And it
moderation. Do things in moderation. Make
And it-
sure
and
you
it
get
truly is.
hydrated.
I agree with you,
Yeah,
sir.
but you
I agree
can't
with
you can't speak to moderation and don't practice it.
I drink my water. I hydrate myself.
He say I drink my water. So
Yeah.
so he's saying he got a chaser.
I got it right here. Water, baby.
But the thing of it is that I mean, as an adult, you can do what you want to do. That's your business. What you do. I'm just saying that I think that we find the battles that we want to fight, and not necessarily because it makes sense. It's just because we feel that we have to be on one side of the issue or the other, and we don't. Because at the end of the day, we're not educated enough and informed enough to make a informed decision about what is really going on. We just don't. The truth is, we don't know what's up with COVID-19. We don't know what's up with the vaccine. We don't know if the deaths that they are saying are accurate. We don't know what the real recovery rate is. We are taking someone else's word.
Yeah, but it's one universal word, and then it's always two sides to every story.
So okay, if that be the truth, then we would know one side of the story. We don't know either side of it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's one side of the story, but it's also two sides of the story.
So as intelligent life form, we have to do what's most intelligent to preserve life. So you can make all these scenarios you want to, Sandman, but at the end of the day, I saw you on Facebook sniveling and hollering about having COVID, and you was asking.
I got the paper right here. You see this?
He is not gonna let me lay that shit down. He is not gonna let me lay that down. But you know, as being a person that has went through the corona, you know, I have empathy and sympathy for people.
We were having a little problem with the Oh no! He said he was trying to call in. Okay, April, we gonna drop
April, baby,
you
thank you
so
for
we
calling
can take
in. We're
another
gonna try to
call.
see if we can get it.
Thank you.
Thank you you have a Merry Christmas, baby.
And hoping that hoping and wishing
prayers
that
for your mom.
your mom will get recover quickly.
Thank you so much.
Tell her from VentRadio.net's Detroit Raw Live show.
I will tell her.
All right, baby.
All right, baby.
You have a good one.
Okay, the phone lines are open.
Back open, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. 248-429-7224.
But I mean, this is a real issue that we got here. You know, and you can't.
But it's such a complicated issue.
But you can't get angry with people. You can't get angry with people because
or
be judgmental because we don't have the information. We just don't have it. And until we get it, we're gonna be, we have to be in the middle of the road. Our job is to be in the middle of the road. Or be judgmental because
What's up? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 man. Who is this?
It's Sterling, man. What's going on, y'all?
Sterling Davis, all the way in California. Hey, what's up, player?
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you why I had to chime in on
he
this
said
one
that like
today.
he calling from the moon.
What's up, Sterling?
Man, one of my really close friends, they just diagnosed them with COVID.
Damn.
So that means now I got to go get a test.
Right.
So this the first time it's been this close and this real for me. You know what I mean? So
I told
well, y'all are getting real high out there. Y'all, I think they said y'all came up to 2 million.
I had already told you to stop kissing.
I don't think you get COVID from kissing. But
Unless a motherfucker sneeze on your ass.
I don't have it, period. So I feel wonderful. But,
So what you going to do, Sterling? You going to take the test?
Huh?
You going to take the test?
Yeah. I got
Just to make sure.
My ex-girl is a nurse practitioner, so after Christmas, he gonna
take the test, and he ain't gonna cry live on Facebook.
Whatever.
No, 'cause I ain't gonna have it. That's one thing, but I did want to chime in. Y'all talking about the vaccine. April said. I hear her point when she said that somebody would be going. Well, I'll take it because of the people that are dead will say, they wish they could have taken it, and that part is true. But in the same breath, you have to understand that the people who died that didn't have COVID because they took it would say the opposite, right? So, you don't win either way with that. It breaks down to one simple thing here. Whether you feel it's the best thing for you as an individual.
And that's what I'm saying, Sterling. I mean, if you want to take it, take it. If you feel good about taking it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's a lot of apprehensive people right now.
I don't think you're going to ever feel good about taking it. I don't think that's the thing. I don't think nobody will say, let's just go take some
because
shit.
we don't. We hate that we in the
if
position to have to take it.
Right. So it's some people that they already know they got underlying conditions. Some people, it's going to be like y'all said, work-related. There's going to be so many things that's going to play into this whole thing. And a lot of us are just going to sit back and just watch for more than one reason, but for this reason. Anything that comes out, some people, even if it's a game or a TV or a new a video game or a new TV or whatever, new technology. Some people just like to sit back and see if it's going to work.
Yeah, just like the PlayStation 5. I got people that's like, I ain't about to do the first version. I'll wait and see and do the second version.
Right. Well, yeah. So there's so many different variables that play into this whole thing, And then if a lot of people, another thing that'll change, if a lot of people start actually dying from it, then it's going to be, because now it's a challenge to your mortality when it's like this. So there's a whole bunch of things that play into the whole thing. So it's just an individual choice. It's an individual choice.
As an individual, Sterling, what do you feel about it? What is your opinion? Do you say, well, shit, I'm gonna go out there and take it and whatever, or I'm just gonna hold up and wait and see? What is your view on it? How do you feel about it?
Well, you know what? I haven't weighed that out of my mind, but knowing me, the type of person I am, I'm more methodical. So I don't just jump at anything. I don't care, what it is. I don't just jump at the first thing.
Right.
But what I will say is that, in time, we're all going to have to, look at the factors and see what it is. This can't stay like this forever. You know what I mean? The way the world is moving right now, there has to be some answer, and then at that point, we're going to have to make a decision. So, but for me, I'm not at that decision yet. If I had to be at that decision, I don't want to take it, but I would. But the reason why I would be hesitant, Glenn brought up a point when he was saying about how they test this stuff on us. So even though everybody is taking this, but there's a new race of people, and the new race of people is called poor people. Okay, so they could be testing this on the poor people.
Absolutely.
See, so it may not be a black and white.
That's what I'm talking about, Sterling. Are you just putting it out there on the poor people?
I don't want to start no conspiracy. I'm just saying. I don't know.
But you know our history, though, right? You know our history.
Right. So it could be. I'm not saying I have no privy information on none of that, but all I'm saying is that is one reason would make me hesitant to say, okay, let me see how this thing is working.
Well, and any time that a people have been bamboozled so many times when it comes to other people trying things out on us and doing things that ought not be done to people, anytime that you've been through those kind of situations, of course, people are going to say, you know what? We seen this trick before. My grandmother told me about this trick. I ain't going for this trick right here. So I get it, and I think most people get it. But at the end of the day, it's like you're saying, Sterling. We're going to have to let the verdict come in.
Sterling, do you think that people are more trying to get this vaccine because of fear, or they just feeling like, oh, this is gonna be the shit, and I'm I got the first vaccine of it? I mean, do you think that a lot of people are just acting out of fear?
Well, we can't say that. Only way we'll know that and be true is if they actually took a test, all these people, and they asked them to check off these things. Are you taking it because of fear? Or are you taking it because of, you know what I mean?
You believe in what it? Okay.
So we can't even guess. I mean, Glenn made a statement, right, about drinking, right?
Right.
Can we say that most people drink because for them it's entertaining? Can we say most people drink because they feel it's soothing? Can we? What? We can't say that. We don't know.
Right.
Right. So for us or for me to answer a question like that, I'd be an idiot. I don't even know most of the people. I don't even know nobody, not even one person who has even taken a shot. So how can I even have an opinion on that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Even if one person told me, that don't matter. That's just the one person I know. If I did, you know what I mean? But we have no. But it don't matter why they took it. I think it's all about what are the results.
And what are the circumstances? Let me put out a fictitious scenario, right? Your significant other, whoever that is, right? Let's say that your significant other fell ill and you took them to the hospital and they told you, listen, the only chance that we think we have to save your wife or your husband is to shoot this vaccine in them. Then what are you going to do? See, it's easy to talk about what I ain't going to do and what I am going to do until you're actually put in a situation where you have to make a decision immediately to save somebody's life. You know, all the time in hospitals, people have to make that decision all the time. Are you willing? Are you willing to do this to try to save it? We don't know much about this technology, but such and such doctor in Los Angeles used it, and he was successful with it.
But Sterling, let me ask you this: what do you think about
Wait a minute, but
everybody?
You're not answering my question.
Well,
see,
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. What's in your best interest?
Well,
that's all.
Well, we've already established that.
Yeah, you. I mean,
no.
What
I'm asking, and this is for Sterling and anybody else that's listening. When you're put in the position to make, it's just like when a doctor comes and tell you, hey, there's nothing else we can do for your person. We think you should pull the plug.
I've been in that position.
Okay. Did you immediately say pull the plug?
Hell no, because it was my mother.
Okay. So you didn't immediately, even though they said that that's what you should do, you didn't do it, right?
No, not immediately.
And the reason that you didn't do it was?
I wanted to keep my mama.
Okay. So if there had been the scenario of instead of pulling the plug, we can shoot your mother with this new drug and that may bring her back to you, would you do it or not?
Damn, Glenn.
You know the answer to that. Don't even.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Why you got to put it there? You know damn well I'm going to do it.
You. I'm saying you. You said damn Glenn. That's one of those things you go directly to.
Damn well I'm going to do it. And when it comes to my mama.
Okay, but that's his point. The point is that there's so many things that are going to make people make a decision whether it's yay or nay. There's so many variables. You know what I mean? And so we don't have everyone's set of variables, right? We got our own set of variables, so we're going to have to deal with it whatever, the way that we have to deal with it because of whatever variables that are going on in our lives.
Okay.
So we can't say for other people. There's some people that they're going to tell them, you know what? You can't work a job.
Yeah, well, it's about to come down to that.
Yeah, but think about this now. That may be a person that say, no matter what, I'm not going to take it. But now they don't have a job. Now they can't take care of their family, and now their family members going to starve and not do well. So what are we saying here? There's so many variables.
But do you feel like that? Say, for instance, a person has got a job, a forefront job, first responders or whatever. Do you feel like even Chrysler workers, Ford workers, GM workers, do you feel like they should be forced to take it, or should they have a decision to say, I'm not feeling that right now?
I think the whole world should be able to make a decision. Not whether they keep their job or not. That's the thing. You know what I mean? An employer can say if you need to. That's his or her establishment. If they say you need it, because guess what? Someone dies at Ford or Chrysler, who gets sued? Chrysler.
Exactly.
Not you. Exactly. So if they mandated that, yes, you have to have it, then now you have to once again make that decision. Are you or are you not?
Yeah, well,
it's nowhere around that.
It's just, I want to say it like this. It's just it's a fast-moving, complicated situation in which people got to make a decision of to or not to. And that's the whole thing in a nutshell. I mean, everybody ain't the lightest bulb in the room. And some people just go for anything. And then there's people like me that's like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. I want to know, what is the science behind it? What are the side effects? What will happen after I take my second dose? Hell, will I go blind in 6 months? Will I have a stroke?
But
Or,
even if someone was, there are people who can explain the science behind it to you, but that doesn't mean that you will comprehend it.
yeah, well, like I said, ain't nobody
and not-
always
and
the
not only
brightest
that,
bulb in the
man,
room.
Even if you comprehend it, let me tell you something about science.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, science can work differently on different things in different people.
Yes.
So they don't know your DNA.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how do they know? How do they know how you are going to react to it? They don't know what your existing conditions. There are so many variables, Sam. And you acting like these people aren't God. They're scientists and doctors that are trying to create something to get rid of something. But Glenn said this like 3 weeks ago. There is no medicine. I don't give a fuck what they make. Everybody ain't gonna be cured.
Absolutely.
What do you think
Medicine
about they
works
said that they
differently
were
with
supposed to
different
have 20 million doses given to people by the end of this year when they're nowhere near that?
But that you know what? Maybe see the other thing. See you overlook everything. What if there may be some complications? Maybe they had to slow it down to save more lives. We don't. You know what I mean? Numbers.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
what
It's so
people-
many unvariables that we don't know.
But it's unvariables in all things, man. You trying to.
But if you pushing hard for me to take something,
Listen to me,
and
Sam,
put in
man.
my body,
I
and
get
you
you.
don't give me
But
the variables of what
but
can
you-
happen to me,
But
what the fuck are we talking
you're
about here?
overlooking the things that we've been operating from for hundreds of years in this country.
Okay, I
You're
understand
overlooking those things, and those things are America doesn't do things to save everybody because it's unrealistic. They do things to save the majority of the population. They're not trying to save the whole population because as sure as you live, you're going to die anyway.
But 300 and something thousand people dead in less than a year.
Sam, man, that is a terrible
Come
thing.
on, man.
No,
Is that more than cancer
No.
and more than AIDS? Sterling, we had AIDS out here for many, many years. Why we ain't got no damn vaccine for that?
well, apparently
Okay.
we do.
Oh, do
Well,
we?
yeah, we do. 'cause
People not
are
dying like
dying.
they were.
Like, no, but see the different thing. Wait a minute. But see the thing is, you got to understand what they do vaccines when there's an epidemic. There is not an epidemic. See, know the science. See, for AIDS and those type of things, that's a sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah,
So
and how long has it been around?
Hold up. So it's not like somebody can touch you, Sandman. It's not like somebody can touch something else. It's not like someone can sneeze outside and you walk by and you catch it. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yes.
So there's a huge difference, Sandman. A humongous difference.
I just don't. I'm gonna just be honest.
Just say
I
you scared, man.
No, I ain't scared.
You scared. I
I
saw
ain't
you on
scared.
Facebook.
But my thing is, I just don't believe in fast science. I don't believe in fast science.
So let me give you this scenario then, since you don't believe in fast science. What if the vaccine actually came out and people start taking it and instantly becoming cured? Would you believe in fast science then?
If there were cures and no major side effects.
You heard the scenario.
Okay. If it was like that and people were taking it and there was no big side effects or nothing major like that, I probably would consider it.
Okay, so guess what? That's what they're trying to figure out.
I don't need you to figure it out. I need you to know what the hell you talking about.
Then you're being
Sandman,
unrealistic
how can they
for no
figure
reason.
something out until they figure it out?
Well, then I don't want to be the guinea pig, and I don't want my
Well, don't-
people to be the guinea piglet.
What?
Okay?
All I'm just
Hold up,
saying
you know what?
is,
Here we go. Here we go. See, you one of those fake science people. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, on alcohol. And did you used to smoke, or do you smoke?
yeah.
Okay. Does it say that cigarettes can kill you on the pack?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I
but
used to
see-
smoke
hold
them,
up,
but
hold
I
up.
smoke
Yes,
weed.
no, Sandman. Sandman,
I'm listening.
does it say it could kill you on the pack?
Yes.
Is there hundreds of thousands of people dying from alcoholic related deaths every year in the United States alone?
Yes.
Okay, those are proven facts, right?
Right.
So you just threw science all out the window. You smoke cigarettes and you drink. So how you telling me some shit that you know can kill you, but you'll fuck with it, but some shit that may save you, you say fuck it. So it ain't about science. It's about whatever.
Okay. So you saying that it's your personal choice. If you don't want to do it, nigga, you gonna be fucked up. If you do it, then at least you're taking a chance to try to and
There
get
you
yourself
go.
better.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, wait a
There you
minute.
go.
I just
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just funny to me. I ain't trying to ride you, but man, you and I had it right along in the same time.
Yeah.
I was locked in the room quarantining, and you know what you was doing?
What?
You was calling everybody you could call. You was on Facebook Live. You done made your wife didn't even want to be on Facebook Live. You done drug her down to the swipe your nose line out. So if you was that concerned then when you had it, why did you go? These the same people that's saying you should take the vaccine. There's people you went to get your nose swabbed out. Them the same folks that want people to take it. So why did you go to them then?
Because I was sick and I didn't know.
Oh, because you were sick.
Yeah.
So when you're sick, you'll do what the hell them people tell you to do, won't you?
Yeah, you will.
You know what, folks? I think we just ended this show.
Hold up. Don't let him bust his bubble yet. Because they only gave me Theraflu and
Whatever they gave-
Tylenol
whatever
right
they
then
gave-
and there.
But you went to them for it, didn't you?
Oh, I went to the hospital. They got me treated.
Wait a
They
minute,
they
you-
gave me the medicine and I took
Whatever
it.
they gave you, you took it, right?
Yeah.
So you took their word that these things will help you not be sick no more, right?
Okay. All right.
Is that
you
true?
You got me.
I got
me.
you.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you
I got his ass, Phyllis.
Okay, all I know is if we do this goddamn on movie, all y'all better be well and don't nobody bring no shit out of here.
Girl,
That's
I mean, let me tell you something, guy.
Do we want-
It ain't even happening like that. I'm good to go.
Man, listen, that dude might come out there, man, and
Give me that big
look,
player role,
look,
cause
you-
I'm gonna make your movie.
Look, you get you give him the script, and out of nowhere he go to talk about, don't take it.
Lights, camera, roll, sound. Let's do it. Rehearsal.
Look, you give him the script, Sterling. Next thing you know, he'll be reading off his phone, talking about, no, don't take it. I took it. Don't take it.
Well, look, I'm looking forward to working with you, man. I know that you out here, you doing your thing, and you out here helping people to make shit happen, possibly in their lives that they didn't never realize that they can do, and that's a wonderful thing in your profession that you're doing for a lot of people. And I look forward to working with you.
You know, that's his tagline. Dream out loud. That's his tagline.
Yeah,
If you see it right there on that picture,
yeah, you
that's
doing,
where
you
that
doing your
tagline
thing, man.
comes from.
So keep doing your thing.
I grow up.
But
minus the science degree.
I don't.
You say minus the sinus degree.
Sterling, I really don't know if my man over here is ready for the big time, for the feature. You know,
Man, please. I got videos from decades.
See, he's talking about videos. We talking about features.
Well, I made my first movie for Shelly Garrett. Sterling, you know Shelly Garrett?
She mainly does plays. Though.
No, it's a he. That made beauty shop and barber shop.
That's what they do plays, mainly plays. All the
Yeah,
work was
he put it into movies. Hollywood did, but I did one of his shows for the Suitcase. This was a playwright person that he had, and I filmed that movie for them for the Suitcase.
Yeah, bro.
Sonya,
I mean,
close the door,
this the
because
crazy
you're not
thing.
going to just stand out in the
Always tell-
cold hall and wait
I
on
always
this
tell people, and
invisible
Sonia's
man.
on here too. She
Right.
did a great job, but I'll say this: the hardest thing is when you get people who used to doing either plays
Mm-hmm.
or stuff like that.
Mhm.
When they come on a real set, it's a whole different world.
Mm-hmm.
You say Sonya did a hell of a job in
She did a hell of a job, but we had our moments to get her there, but she killed it.
you must
But-
you must have had a strong pole in there.
No, she did. No, she did it. She did a wonderful job. But
Yeah, I said you
you
must have had one of them strong poles that when you put them up to the ceiling and the floor.
No, she did her thing. You know what I mean? But she came with that same energy too. That I've been in all these plays, but a play is not a movie.
A play is
No,
not
it's
a
not.
movie.
It's not.
It's not.
They're,
And
they're totally different things in the way that they're done. I had a lady that was she still is. She's a drama instructor for one of the high schools here. She's in her 60s, and we had her on the set, and it was a nightmare because people that do plays don't know what continuity is. Film is continuity. You got cameras that are going to be taking different takes, and you have to do everything. If you lift your left hand when you say yes, you have to lift it every time the same way, every time. People aren't that disciplined when they're on a theatrical stage.
yeah, well, Sonya can't lift her hand at all.
After the Wendy's, you got to keep going up. We over there by.
Tell them we about to sign off the air anyway, man.
Oh, my bad. Let me let y'all go.
No, Sandman think I'm gonna be sitting up in here with him all
No,
day.
I'm extending it a little bit because I got my people coming in. I'm gonna have to pay for that shit, but it is what it is.
No, we quit.
No, we passed that. What is that hardware?
Do y'all know we live on the air?
I
Sandman,
Anyway,
yeah, I'm
you know
on
what?
the air right now,
You know
bro.
what?
see you
I
on
gotta
the.
say this.
You
I gotta
got
say
the
this.
address. I'm gonna try to
I need
extend
to-
this time.
while we on this, I need to see a commercial for the New
I'm
Year's
about
Eve.
to do a commercial. Come on up here, man. You
You
got
know
the
what?
address.
I need to see the New Year's Eve commercial right now.
Okay.
It need to be put.
Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, it wasn't programmed.
Yes, I'm at.
But
14.
let's talk about the New Year's Eve virtual New Year's Eve celebration that we're having along with Street Noise and Vent Radio.
And where y'all doing this at?
Not
This-
at the
this-
Wendy's.
This virtual thing. Is
Sonia's
everybody?
fin-
Is this
Sonia's
all of
finna-
us?
She's about to inform us.
Yeah, tell us.
Well, it is going to be New Year's Eve starting at 10 p.m. right here on ventradio.net.
Oh, well, I'm already be here because I'm here on that day, New
Could you-
Year's Eve.
Could you let her do her commercial?
But yeah, here she go, y'all. Go ahead, World.
It's a release party for the Street Noise Anthem. What is it called, Glenn?
All night.
All night. Yes, we're going to go all night.
Until when?
That's the name of the song.
Oh, we gonna go
We're
all
going from
night.
10 p.m. until, and we have Loose Cannon,
Yeah.
Big 50,
Uh-huh.
R2G,
Yep.
One Mo,
One who?
One Mo,
Okay.
Buka G,
Buka G.
and Effin' Awesome.
Effing
Wait a
awesome.
minute. All these damn stars gonna be there?
Absolutely.
Yes.
What about Mr. Sam 44 Man?
Mr. Sand 44 Man will be hosting. So
I'm
he
your
will be in
man.
the building.
Y'all check us out. New Year's Eve. We're gonna be right here at
Well, we got somebody
ventradio.net.
else. We got Sterling.
No, you ain't. Sterling out there in Los
we
Angeles.
got
He can just
Sterling
call
coming
us.
in via Skype
Awesome.
or via something to be a part of the virtual
Absolutely.
New Year's Eve party. We're gonna have a good time. I was gonna say to you, Sonia, why don't we do Why don't we get Sandman to do a crab boil instead of having all that different stuff?
can.
Let's
What you want? The potatoes and the corn and all that?
yeah, a crab boil for the New Year's Eve celebration.
That's what you want me to make?
Yes, you can do that for us.
Okay.
But you know, he might come in here with a little pan like the candy dish. talking
No,
about this a
no.
crab
I
boil.
did. These were just individual dishes,
we-
but I can make the big
Yeah,
pot.
we ain't talking about no canned crab legs from the liquor store.
Canned crab legs. What the hell?
Or
What
no
we talking about
imitation
here?
crab.
No, imitation crab. Am I real or not? I don't eat imitation crab.
So that's what we'll be doing.
I'll make some virtual teriyaki honey salmon for y'all. Send it in.
Whoa.
Oh man, that sounds good
Man,
as hell.
he made that for me when I was in Los Angeles.
How
man,
was it?
and- oh my goodness, man! You okay, Sandman? But you ain't no Sterling. You know, Sterling cooks so good. The women just leave. I say, man, well, where the girl at? Man, she left. So, but New Year's Eve, right here in the studios of Vent Radio and Street Noise Entertainment, we will be dropping at 12 midnight. We will be dropping the new Street Noise anthem with all of the artists from the label on it. And the song is called All Night. And we just going to have a good time. And you guys can call in. You can Skype in virtually and be a part of the show. We just really going to be celebrating the fact that, you know, we're still living. And hopefully 2021 will be a much better year than this damn 2020. I'll be so glad to see 2020 up out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I really would too.
So mark your calendars for New Year's Eve.
With your
spend-
mans.
Yeah, spend it with Vent Radio and Street Noise Entertainment. And we just going to have a good time and crack some jokes and talk about each other and play some great music. And Sonia's going to get up on the table here in the studio.
And do lap
and
dances.
do a striptease act. It's going to be lit.
Look at her.
I
Uh-huh.
can send y'all that video if she don't want to do it live.
Oh, yeah, send that video, cuz. Send that video. I know that video is hot.
We're about to pay some bills, ladies and
No, we
gentlemen.
ain't about to pay no bills.
We
We
ain't gotta
about
pay
to
no bills?
no, we about to get out of here, man. People got stuff to do.
What you got to do? Come on, man.
I got-
Shit.
I got-
want to put on another. I want to put
I'll
on another
let y'all
hour. or
later.
some shit.
Okay, cuz.
I gotta
Okay, see.
I gotta get
No,
my
no.
guests on there.
No,
I
no,
gotta put on
no. Well,
another
you
hour.
better. Yeah, you better.
They said they on the way. They.
I
supposed to be here.
quit.
No, you can't quit.
No, I can quit. I done quit.
You the producer. You supposed
No,
to be
no,
here.
no. Sonia, you got him? Cause if he want to go,
What, you gotta leave?
he's already in overtime. I have work to do.
Okay.
Vent Radio is not the only thing that I do.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hey, where we at, man? Cause I'm about
This
to take
man's
a
still
break,
talking about
and
where
we about
we
to
at.
do a break. And
no,
I'm
we
waiting
about
on
to
you.
be gone. Go home to your wife, man.
Are
Phyllis-
you by 14?
Phyllis, call in.
No,
Tell
don't have her
the,
call.
call in, Phyllis. Tell this dude to get up out of here.
Left.
Man, these people he know don't even know they left from they right.
I'm right here. Come on, man. I gotta pay this man some more money so we can do.
Yeah, well.
Y'all been gone. All right, so come on. Let's make it happen. Champ. All right, I'm about to do a commercial break and give it about 5 minutes. How far are you from here?
Well, we gonna let y'all hear the news so y'all can be informed about what's going on in the world. Why Sandman make a
Man, I'm trying to get my guests here, and they are coming up the street. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute break.
a five? You can't take a five.
I can't take a 5 minute. What?
What is wrong with
How
this
much
dude?
of a break should I take? 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes, y'all.
Listen,
Y'all
hey,
listen to the soundtracks of Loose Cannon and everything
no.
that we got on ventradio.net. And let me get my guests here,
Ain't
and
none of that
we'll
happen-
be here
Ain't none of that happening, y'all.
to get this
If your
together.
guest ain't here, I'm gonna run the news.
Even if I got signed, to do this, I will have my guests on. Get me at the other end of the hour. I'm
Let's
about
do
to
this.
go out here and smoke for a second, and then I will have my guests on. MVP and his man's right
Cut his
here
mic off.
on ventradio.net.
This man is talking about he going outside.
Live from NPR News, I'm Jack Spear. House Democrats are calling on President Trump to sign a $2.3 trillion spending package that contains the next round of coronavirus relief funding. NPR's Windsor Johnson reports Congress passed a $900 billion bipartisan measure this week that includes $600 direct payments, but Trump says that's not enough.
What's up? What's up? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 man. Who is this?
Hey, this is Phyllis.
Oh, hey, baby. How you doing?
Don't hey, baby, man. Glenn is trying to go, so why don't you see your boys?
He talking about he going into overtime for these people.
Yeah, because they didn't get a chance to get up here, and I got to do that interview with them. So I got to,
Tell him to get his ass and come home.
You hear
But
that?
look, we getting ready to do a New Year's Eve show. What's going to happen with that? You coming up here for that? Huh? We got a New Year's show coming next week. You going to be up here for that?
Yeah, I'm going to try to be there.
Oh, damn, I didn't know you were so important. Well, damn, your husband is important, so damn, I guess you important too. But, yeah.
He trying to spend some money he ain't got to spend, Phyllis.
No, we got liquor. We straight.
He trying to spend money up here that he don't have to spend now. You know him next week he be crying all in your lap talking about somebody done did something to him and all this and all that. I don't be wanting to hear that stuff.
I don't either.
Yeah, whatever. Are you my wife?
Take that
Hey,
money.
it don't make no difference.
Take that money home to
I'm
your
supposed
wife,
to be your
man.
wife.
Say what?
Take that money home to your wife, man.
What money?
Thank you.
That money you trying to spend up here, you already, it's 9 o'clock, man. Your show
know.
started at 7.
Yeah, I know, but,
You
shit.
2 hours
What difference
over.
does it make?
And now you
Yeah,
talking
what
about you want
difference
some
does it
more.
make? Yeah, what difference does it make?
All right. Well, I'm going to let Sonya. I quit.
Glenn is off the air and leaving the building, ladies and gentlemen, but you stay tuned for the extended version of the Detroit Raw Live Show with your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 man. I'm really waiting on my partners to come in here. They're a little tardy, but they got a lot of business. Yeah, they are a lot tardy. But they're doing what they got to do to get here, and I'm about to let my girl Sonya take over the board. Thank you, baby, for calling in. I'm going to let Sonya take over the board.
Whatever.
Bye. I'm going to let Sonya take over the board, and she's going to hit some hits that we got to produce for y'all to check out for your entertainment solutions. Hey, you're tuned in to the Detroit Raw Live Show, one of the hottest shows seen in the city of Detroit and all around the world. With your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 man. I'm about to go and welcome my guest. And Sonya, give the people some music to listen to on ventradio.net.
Yeah. J Love wanna get between it, and I need that blue Benjamins. I'm back spazzing again. Setbacks, but I'm still in. Real bitch was struggling, so don't tell me I don't understand. Bitch, I'm so 100 grand. That hustle is within. Bitch, you don't scare me, ho, but you might scare your friend. So we not gon' pretend like I don't play to win. Like I'm not Saint Lucian. You were mine from the beginning. That just goes to show why you would sit so close, then turn into a foe. No, we don't.
For me, you got that A1 loving for me. You take them panties off and drop it for me. Super soaking, it sounding just like some macaroni. You be talking like you own the room. We both from the hood, ain't no telling what we would do. Tell me, do you want it hard or do you want it soft? On vacation, yeah, feet up, girl, we chillin' in the loft. I pick you up against the wall tonight. You my Athena, I'ma beat it with all of my might. You my goddess. You the type of girl that make it fall out over you. You the type of girl that make it kill over you. You the type of girl that don't they is but they call you boo. You the type of girl, yeah, you the type of girl. You the type that don't hit back, they take it personal. You the type of girl that have playing and hurts for you. You the type of girl that make it feel right and verse for you. You the type of girl, yeah, you the type of girl.
Type of girl that your mama wants to bring home. Type of girl that I know you probably dream of. I'm the type of girl that won't let shit get in between us. I'm the type of girl that'll come and f*** the scene up. I'm not the chick to fall on, I suggest you keep it cute. I'm a boss, I ain't no place to bitch, so learn between the two. And I want you, I don't need you, I got options, keep a few. Type of chick that know her body well and know just what to do. I'm the type of girl to change your whole soul. Have you tripping on me writing love songs? Never been the type to ever lead you wrong. Type of chick you always need to know.
Type of girl that make it fall out over you. You the type of girl that kill over you. You the type of girl that don't they is what they call you boo. You the type of girl, yeah, you the type of girl. You the type that don't hit back, they take it personal. You the type of girl that have playing and hurts for you. You the type of girl that make it feel right and verse for you. You the type of girl, yeah, you the type of girl. Girl that make it fall out over you. You the type of girl that make it kill over you. You the type of girl that don't they is what they call you.
Land on the track,
okay, I'm dripping like a faucet, got them pissed off. I scooped the foreign in a foreign, about to lift off. Come catch a vibe in a ride with a big dog. Let me inside, took your pride, that's a big flaw. You can catch a vibe, you can catch a vibe. We can stay inside, we can stay inside. You ain't gotta hide, you ain't gotta hide. Know you like these vibes, know you like these vibes. You from the hood, girl, you look good. They wish they could, you wish they would. Come catch these vibes, you on my mind. My quarantine queen, we can stay inside. I got her in that loose apparel, yeah, she fly. It's do or die, and she all mine. She down to ride, whatever it takes. I took her out of the States, but right now I got away. Okay, I'm dripping like a faucet, got them pissed off. I scooped the foreign in a foreign, about to lift off. Come catch a vibe in a ride with a big dog. Let me inside, took your pride, that's a big flaw. You can catch a vibe, you can catch a vibe. We can stay inside, we can stay inside. You ain't gotta hide, you ain't gotta hide. Know you like these vibes, know you like these vibes. Kick your shoes off, set the mood off. And play some smooth talk, too soft. Assemble J, I might elevate, make some reservations, no hesitation. Your girl asking why you waiting. Hey, girl, don't miss your meal ticket, come and deal with it. Tell me how you feel when a nigga still in it. You know that it's real when the real niggas feel it. Since we talking real, let's be real for a minute. Okay, I'm dripping like a faucet, got them pissed off. Scoop the foreign in a foreign, about to lift off. Come catch a vibe in a ride with a big dog. Let me inside, took your pride, that's a big flaw. You can catch a vibe, you can catch a vibe. We can stay inside, we can stay inside. You ain't gotta hide, you ain't gotta hide. Know you like these vibes, know you like these vibes, like these vibes.
This one for the trap queens, do it like 50. Oh yeah. Drop it low and give me 50. Oh yeah. Bad bitches shaking titties. Oh yeah. Got to work for the city. I'ma do it like I'm 50. Do it like Big 50. Do it like Big 50. I'ma do it for the city. The city. Don't the city. Don't do it for the city, little nigga. Young hoes study crying over bill money. Come on, fucking 50, get some real money. In the VIP going crazy. Finna set the bitch off like the 80s. American gangster with some real pros. See them ass, see them titties, I done did those. I got niggas, I got bitches, and they show me love. I ain't got a middle man, cause I'm a plug. #1 trap queen, you could do your research. 40 whole 50, I can't even put it in my purse. Baby, I'm a pimp, fuck a limb. What you saying, I can get you any kind of bad bitch, what you think?
For the trap queens, do it like 50. Oh yeah. Drop it low and give me 50. Oh yeah. Bad bitches shaking titties. Oh yeah. Got to work for the city. Oh yeah. Do it like I'm 50.
Do it like Big 50. Do it like Big 50.
I'ma do it for the city.
Don't do it for the city. Go, little mo, show these niggas how to
I'ma do it big like 50, that's my MO. Bitches tryna copy, fuck a Roger, fuck a 10-4. All about that bag, got that cash, what it hit for? You niggas out here flexing with your man, shit, you been broke. What you know about a woman hustling hard with them hitters? Heard the feds taking pictures, we gon' post for them niggas. Ain't worried about the op, cause we keep them clips with us. Let's believe money, power, and respect is what they give us. Now I can make it drop it, got them knees like a stallion. Shake that ass fast like you just won a medallion. Hustlers in my city, shout out to Big 50. Get lit in this bitch, flex a band, shake your titties.
For the trap queens, do it like 50. Oh yeah. Drop it low and give me 50. Oh yeah. Bad bitches shaking titties. Oh yeah. Got to work for the city. Oh yeah. Do it like I'm 50.
Do it like Big 50. Do it like Big 50.
I'ma do it for the city.
Don't do it for the city. Don't do it for the city, little nigga.
You old fuckboy ass niggas around here crying over these hoes. Punk ass niggas, you ain't nothing but a leak. A hump in the motherfucking bump, nigga. You ain't no motherfucking pimp, nigga. You a rest agent. I'm gonna give a shout out to all my trap queens.
You know me always like the pop shit. They ain't getting money, nigga, stop it. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching.
For one. When I walk up in the club, hoes whispering, pointing. Niggas trying to talk business, dudes set a appointment. Niggas cuffing up their bitches cause we too flamboyant. She been attached since I hit it, dude, she hella annoying. Pockets lumped up with knots from a block I'm employing. 10 bottles got popped, baby, pick your poison. Security tripping, they won't let my boys in. Talking about my man's got a 4-5 on him. Coop outside, no room for your friends. So tell them bitches bye, I'll be waiting in the bins. Work phone 1, got just made another 10. So the same time tomorrow, we gon' do the shit again.
Demo tips, put it on the right. Get your girlfriend and come inside. You know bad bitches what I like. Get your passport and catch a flight. Got it working, got it twerking. In the bedroom, yeah, got it squirting. I be digging in that body like a surgeon. She ain't fucking with you, you ain't made a purchase. Baby so bad, I might put her ass on punishment. Yeah, she from the Bay, that's my bae, I might punish it. Yeah, she from the gutter, take a shopping, I might flood the wrist. Let the top down, swear to God that she loving it. Real ass bitch, give a fuck by the nigga. Took her to the bar, got her gone off the liquor. Shots after shots, got that ass looking thicker. Niggas got their phones out, you know they taking pictures, yeah. You know me, I always like to pop shit. She ain't getting money, nigga, stop it. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. When I'm in the building, yeah, the spotless. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got shit. Got these hoes looking, and they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. I just pulled up to the venue. I just got a girl and friends too. I ain't no here to bring your man to. She can fuck with me and her mans too. Hey, DJ, turn it up. Ladies getting drunk. Take it to the parking lot. The speakers in the trunk. Whatever she wants, she can get to. But baby, I ain't tricking nor the one to. Baby, 5'5" with brown eyes, match your thighs, move. She a prize on the rise, made me want to. Put a ring on it, do some things to it. Baby girl, you made me wanna sing to you. Baby girl, your hair done and your nails too. Got that Gucci and Gabbana, let me smell you. Got your mama and your papa tryna save you. Ain't your boss, but I'm the daddy that ain't raised you. Yeah. You know me, I always like to pop shit. She ain't getting money, nigga, stop it. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. When I'm in the building, yeah, the spotless. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got shit. Got these hoes looking, and they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. I need a shot of your body. I'm taking shots of your body. My temperature's up and rising. bad bitch, no denying. My mind controller, I got Patron, no Corona. That's my baby, so I got a stroller. Way back like Maybach on VIP, so let's pop shit. You know me, I always like to pop shit. They ain't getting money, nigga, stop it. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. When I'm in the building, yeah, the spotless. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got shit. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. You know me, I always like to pop shit. She ain't getting money, nigga, stop it. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. When I'm in the building, yeah, the spotless. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got shit. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching. Got these hoes looking, yeah, they watching.
Don't y'all love my granddaddy?
What's up, world? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. Tune in every Thursday to Detroit Raw Live right here on VentRadio.net.
Y'all know he's the man.
Yeah, girl, you bad for me. You got that good, but girl, you bad for me. Got that good, but girl, you bad for me. You got that good, but girl, you bad for me. You got that good, bad for me. Bad bitch, lit like Chris, she too lit. New outfit, she on tip with the click. And the Vips, they like to sit. Take a pic, take a sip, post that shit. Promote and host that shit. I won't lie, I lost my mind when you crossed my mind, and I think I know why. Girl, you bad for me. You got that good, but girl, you bad for me. Got that good, but girl, you bad for me. You got that good, but girl, you bad for me. You got that good, bad for me. You bad for me, that ass on me. Tryna throw it back on me, cause you seen that bag on me. Stop tryna act all casually. Baby, what you asking me? She said, can you handle me? Baby, this is blasphemy. Why you have to challenge me? Talk that shit, lick them lips, flaunt that shit. You know, oh you know I want that shit. So I won't lie, I lost my mind when we crossed that line. Now I'm hitting that every night. So girl, you bad for me. Got that good, but girl, you bad for me. Got that good, you girl, you bad for me. You bad. Got that good, but girl, you bad for me. You got that good, you bad for me.
Have him tie me up when we fight. I know where you're fan of me. He killed the pussy, call it a murder. Yeah, it's a casualty. Making him come and leave him on red. He like my energy. Wetter than ever. He say I'm a snack. He eat it casually. When I put it on me, I know he addicted. I know he can't handle me. Cause he gon' be after me. But we gon' just have to see. You can cross the line. If you make me come like every time.
Me burn herb like Cheech-Chong. Need it in my respiration. Seal all with no ventilation. Smoke full up the car till me can't see my hand. I was just sitting in a hot box. Marijuana smoking my dreadlocks. Feels like my lungs about to collapse. Just the thought is giving me a relapse. Me waiting for the weed parade. Till then I'll be smoking haze in the shade. Now my tint up, cut up, back, escalate. So you can't tell me I'm not insane. Vibes that give me strength. I even think it gives my ear length. It's money well spent. It take my last cent. I had to take a couple dollars out. fear. They dare not come near, cause them fear. You fi say ganja, ganja, ganja. 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 I mean Budweiser, strictly high grade. That good sense in me, yeah. Give me the best in the area. Kush here, so I don't hurt, so long. That way from Jamaica, it gives you a relaxing aroma. We no rolling our ways, not just me front or touch no white people. Legalization, we want for all weed smokers in the nation. Certification with illustration. Big ganja leaf for your demonstration. No question, no interrogation. No violation for weed inhalation. Inhale, exhale, no fake it like Clinton to the delegators of legislation. So weed for the nation, weed for the nation. From overseas, I don't worry about no seeds. I love my trees, it's all I need. Smoke by the beach, enjoying the breeze. I live on my ear, flashing on the ear. When time it wet, water splash everywhere. Watch them all stare, but I don't care. They dare not come near, cause them fear. You fi say ganja, ganja, ganja. 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 I mean Budweiser, strictly high grade. That good sense in me, yeah. Give me the best in the area. Kush here, so I know her, so long. That way from Jamaica, it gives you a relaxing aroma. We no rolling our ways, not just me front or touch no white paper.
You are listening to KFM Radio with DJ Pac-Man. And I got a new one for y'all tonight. This is your Motor City Queen K with her new release single, I Like It. Dedicated only to the ladies. Here we go.
It's Friday